Today, we're gonna try to build a micro house on a big old mountain in The Sims 4. I mean, thankfully, I'm not gonna try to do that in real life. And why is Mark the shark so close to me today? What? Alright, let's start, shall we? Oh, we freaking shall. And here is the chosen lot for today. It is a 64 by 64, which is kind of a weird size to have when you're gonna build a micro house. But we're also gonna build a big old mountain. So we need 64 by 64. But okay, lock in, Nora. And the first thing we're gonna do to lock in is to build this house. And to have a micro house, it needs to be a maximum of 32 tiles. So we got 30 and 32. What a wonderful house. Whoa! But this house is not going to be on the ground. Of course. It needs to be on top of the mountain. And to get on top of the mountain, we could either do this, make a big old platform, or we could do this, where we put a room on top of the first floor, delete the first floor, and then drag it up all the way to high heavens. And I think we're going to do that, because that means that we can get it even further up to here. That's really high up there, isn't it? Okay. We're going to manage it. Oh, and you know what? How are we going to get up here? Questions. I mean, I think, with the staircase. I mean, that seems reasonable to have a staircase. We could also use platforms, but I think we're gonna have some problems with the platforms to get it all the way up here, you know? So you know what? We're gonna go with some staircases today. Oh, and that means that we also need a platform that the staircase can reach. But we can't make a platform around the house because that's gonna use up our tiles. Oh, no. Okay, well, okay. Calm, Nora, calm. What if we just do this? Delete the walls. We still have 32 tiles, and then we can just connect the staircase to that platform. And that looks ridiculous, doesn't it? It really does. Oh, interesting. How can we make that staircase not so ridiculous? I don't know. You know what? What if we raise up the terrain a little bit? And oh my gosh, it's gonna take all day. Get up there. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. But what if we make the staircases go to the little platforms that we made? Not platforms, the terrain bits and bobs. So it's not like one straight line down, you know? Just to make a little bit of an interest. I feel like that could be the move for today. So if you go there, I know it's a long staircase, but give me a chance. This is awful, by the way, but I think if the staircase goes something like so, in an L shape, just maneuvering its way down the mountain, then I think we're onto something, people. What happened? Oh, what happened here? What are you doing? Okay, what if I try like so? Where are you going then? There. I mean, okay. Okay. But boom, bam, boom. We got some staircases up, making its way down the mountain. And then I think I don't want it to be a straight line. I want it to maneuver in a little bit. So what if this staircase goes here instead? And you can go over here. No, I don't want that. I want it to be like so, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right now, it looks so weird. But if you just imagine the whole mountain. Imagine the whole mountain. And the staircase is being wrapped around by the mountain. I think that could be cool. I'm seeing it in my mind, and it is cool. And you know what? Now I think it's time to take my mountain out of my head and into the game. And what a scary moment that's gonna be. And I think for today's mountain, I want to use some Adventure Awaits rocks. And they're not in this category. They are in this category, the everything category, for some reason. They've not been cataloged by the debug machine, also called the Better BuildBuy mod. Okay, but there they are, the rocks. Ooh, that's a great rock. It's a big old boulder. I think we can make some great mountain shapes with that one. Oh, but how does the mountain look like again? I can't remember. If we go so like so, in a circle, we can create some wings. Wings? I don't think we're gonna create some wings today, Nora. Oh, kind of looks like a flower, doesn't it? My great old big old mountain moment. Oh, we got some floating parts. Oh no, my mountain. But you know what? I think that is that's gonna be a good mountain. I feel so. I think so. It's gonna be spectacular today. Oh, that you can see the mountain shaping up right now, can't you? I can, sorta. I'm kind of doubting myself too, but I'm always doubting myself, so not a big problem for me right now, gotta say. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of time lapse of this because Nora needs to think, and when Nora thinks, she does not speak. She is just sad. Yeah, she mostly is. But you know what? It's shaping up to be a mountain, isn't it? It's not perfect. I'm not done yet, but this is just like the main first layer, and it is shaping up to be a good old mountain, isn't it? I don't know how. Ooh, I gotta work on hiding the staircase, but not hiding it completely. But you know also what? I gotta check if this is actually functional. So I gotta grab myself and put me in the game. Hold on, wait a minute. And here I am, ready to work. And let's see, Nora, can you walk up here? Oh, hold on, I need a door. But if I just put in this door, Nora, can you walk in here? No, she cannot. She cannot. Oh, no. I know the problem. Yeah. All of those squares are an item. I forgot about that. Because some rocks do not have those squares. But this one does. Oh, no. That means that I have to do the basement trick. Like so. So it doesn't interfere with the Sims pathing. Oh, no. I hate the basement trick. The basement trick can go down to the basement. But right, I think I gotta do that. I have no other choice. I have to do that. With every single rock. Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be fun for me, isn't it? But you know, life goes on. But sometimes it doesn't go on. It just goes off. Oh, but hold on. I don't think I have to remove all the rocks. Because if I just remove the rocks that are around the staircase, maybe then she can walk up there. Can you? Oh, I think she can. Oh, she's doing it. She's walking. And she is up there. Yes. Good. I do not have to remove all the rocks, people. So I can just leave this part. But I just have to do this part with the basement trick. Okay, good. Good. Nora happy. Not 100% happy, but she is happy. 50% happy. No, 75. Yeah, I'm good with numbers. 75. And that is looking okay. But the moment of truth. Can Nora walk up to the build? Ooh, okay, she can. She can and she will. She's going up the mountain. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, good. Now we can keep building our mountain galore. And for this mountain galore, I think that I'm going to break off this staircase because that is way too long. So what we need to do for that is to, of course, put up the terrain any day now. My goodness me. Is the terrain coming? Okay, there it is. This is kind of difficult because I can't see where the terrain is. Hello. Will you soon be here? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so if I put up a staircase. It needs to be a little bit back. Oh, yeah. We're kind of onto something. A good old staircase. I'm going to fix it though. Gotta make it a little bit better. To sort about right here. I think that looks a lot better than what we had. Because before, we had one long staircase. But now I have broken it in to 2 parts. And we should all be proud of that. But yeah, I'm liking this mountain. But we gotta do some more fixes. Like for example, that rock. That is too high up. And the back is not looking great. So many dips and daps. You are floating too. Okay, yeah. Lots to fix over here. Lots to fix. But before we continue with the mountain, let's just check if Nora can walk up the mountain for an all goodness measurement check. Why can't you walk up the mountain? What can't... No. I did not change a single thing with this mountain. I only changed up the staircase. Why can't you walk up the mountain? What is wrong? And somebody's texting me. Okay. This part is in the basement. Right. What has changed? This rock? Is it that one? Can you walk up now? No. What is the problem? Is it that rock? How about now? No, she can't. What is your problem? Is it that rock? Oh, no. Okay, how far can you go? Can you walk up here? Okay, she can walk up there. How about over here? Yes, she can, but not to this spot. Okay, so something is blocking off that spot. I'm gonna go mad. What is blocking up that spot? Oh, is it that rock? Was that the problem? I'm so sorry. She cannot walk up there. Okay. Ooh. What if I just take away all of these rocks by the house? Can you walk up now? No. Do I really have to demolish this whole mountain? Maybe I have to. Okay. Oh, what have I done wrong? What if I remove all of the rocks that are not in the basement? How about that? Is that what you want? Is that what you want me to do? All of the rocks are now in the basement. None are above ground. Can you walk up there now? And you can't. Great. Is there something wrong with the staircase? What if I remove everything except the staircase? Is the staircase the problem? What even is the problem? Why is there a staircase down there? Okay. But was that the problem? Is there something wrong with the staircase? Can you walk in here now? Now you can walk in there. Okay. Well, how wonderful. Right. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, calm, Nora. Who is the problem? Is it that rock? Maybe it's that one. Can you walk up here now? No. She can't walk up the mountain. Who is the guilty one? Is it that one? Is it you? Are you the guilty one? Not right now. Goodness me, can you walk up here now? That was the guilty one. That was the guilty rock. Why are you here? Oh my goodness me. Okay, well, we found the guilty one. The sinner. I'm gonna remove you and keep on working with my gosh darn mountain. Well, right. A little while later, fixed up my mistakes in such an anger that I could not record it. But Nora of the North, can you now please walk up here? And you can't. She can't. I am not even going to say anything. I have decided that is not going to happen today. No. All right, well, what about now then? Can you walk up the mountain now? She can't. But pourquoi? I haven't done anything to you. What do you want from me? No one knows. Okay, how about now? Can you walk up? She can. She can walk up. Good. You walk up there. Because Not now, the Festival of Snow. Not now. Not now. Goodness gracious me. Okay, good. Now we can finally move on. And we are going to move on to doing some more details on this mountain. We got to fill in some gaps, make some shapes, have fun all time. And I think I'm going to start with this side of the mountain, which is the easiest part. We just got to fill some of the gaps in, sort of like so. And maybe we can have a big old rock right here. That can work. And then we can have one in here as well, maybe. Like that. Yeah. Oh, it's so difficult to really nail the position when you have to do it in the basement. But you know, we will manage. Oh, and by the way, with these rocks, they don't actually exist, quote unquote exist in the catalog. So I can't copy anything, which is kind of annoying. But we will manage on. And then for this side, ooh, there's a little gap in there. So I can just maneuver my rock in there. Sort of like so. Gives it some moves. It gives it some chai vibrations. And that's what it's giving. Okay. Oh, and then the back of the house, we got some gaps over here. Right. I think we need one in that big old gap. Sort of like so maybe. And then another one over there. I feel like that's good. That's all right. Oh, you know what? By the way, I put up a little column that is supporting the whole gosh darn build. Je know. But okay. We need to put some rocks underneath the house so it's not floating. And that is kind of difficult because I want to use the adventure weight rocks because they are in the same karma. They have the same karma, same shebang and shaboo. But none of the rocks are flat. Like this one is the flattest that we got. But if you just try to squeeze that one in, it is always going to peek through the flooring. I have figured out. So we got to make some moves there. And my first move is that one. I tried my hardest. It is filling something in, but we still got a gap. Right. What can we do? Okay, what if we try with this one? And then we have it over here to fill in that big old gap. Oh, that's a big old gap. Okay, I'm going to fill that in. Come on. I'm raising you up. Where are you? There you are. And like so. No, a little bit higher up. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere, but not all the way. Oh, gee. Hold on, wait a minute. What if we try with this one? That rock is kind of flat, isn't it? But it's also very tall. But I think that, I don't think that's going to be a problem. If I stick it in the basement. Oh, that looks cool. But it's sticking through the floor. All right, what if we lower that down to somewhere around there? Yeah. Works a little bit. We still got some gaps. Okay. Do not panic at all. I am telling you now, I'm going to be here all day. But that ain't no problem. Because slowly but surely, I am making my way downtown. Nah. Okay, what if we try with these ones? They're from base game. But they are in the same color palette, aren't they? Look at that. Can't see a thing. And they're also so flat. So what if we squeeze some of them in and also lower them down? Sort of like so. Looking kind of weird, but if we put some plants on that, I think that would be all right. I think that is our best bet. And we also got to put a big old rock right there. And I'm floating down. Come, Nora, come. Come, Nora, come. Where are you? Why are you in the back of the house? What? Okay, there you are. Oh. I'm about to lose it. I'm about to lose it. I'm jumping up and down the mountain, and I don't want to be jumping up and down the mountain. I want to see my rocks. But okay, that is looking okay. We got a little gap there that we need to fill in. But other than that, we are good. And I'm also going to put some extra rocks around this side too, with my teeny tiny base game rocks that are so flat. You wouldn't believe your eyes. Just sort of like so. Filled in most of it. And you know what? I have now figured out that it's not a big problem if there are some gaps underneath our house because we got our support column right here, lifting the whole spirit of the house. So that ain't no problem. And then, by the way, what can we use for the staircases to hide in all the gaps? Because that is a very steep staircase. And I would love to find me a rock that I can rotate the diagonal way. Because some rocks you can rotate the diagonal way, and some rocks you can't. I don't know the rules of physics with that one, but that is apparently a rule. What about this one? Oh, that's a big old one. That's a weird old rock. Can I rotate that one? Oh, yes, I can. You have made Nora very happy today. So if I just go like so, take it up a little bit, then rotate it a little bit more, and then elevate it a little bit more. Oh my goodness me. How far can you go? Rotate. I think we have reached the limit. Okay, that part is perfect, but that part is not perfect. It is in fact imperfect. You really had to search that word up, Nora. You really... Okay. Oh. You know what I just realized? I did not bring this rock down into the basement. So now I'm guessing that she can't walk up to the house. Oh, she can? She can. She couldn't. She can. Oh, look at you wandering up the rocks. Oh, but you know, after all that work, I do think that rock is not going to work. Or is it? I don't know. But let's do a stop motion time lapse of this staircase because I am getting angry at this mountain. I am. But I'm having a lovely day. That's for sure. Huh? I am having a lovely day. Don't mind me at all. I'm having a lovely day. And wawom. I have a floating rock. I gotta fix that. But this is the progress on the staircase. We still got some gaps and some gaps. But But I got most of the gaps all covered up in my sweet old rocks. And yes, as you can see, I made those rocks work somehow. But you know, our mountain is here and is ready to do something. Be a mountain, maybe. I don't know. But we're not done with the mountain yet. We still gotta put some planting around this. Make some few changes here and there. Do something funky. Ooh, what if we had something funky back here? Like a little water pit? Water pit. Also called a pond. And food. Who knows? But we're gonna have something. Oh, by the way, you know what would have been kind of cool though? If you have some little trees on this mountain. And yes, I know mountains in real life, they don't really have a lot of trees. Trust me, I know. My mom comes from a place where they have no trees at all. Not a single one. Because it's too far north for the trees to grow. And that was not really relevant to my mountain story because they did not live on a mountain. They just lived in the farthest of northest. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that, but I want some trees on my mountain. And maybe, since we have these types of trees around us, we could go with the same type of trees and plop one on there. Sort of like so. That could be kind of cute. I need to think about that though. I can't commit yet. I need to check my brain before I start committing. Okay, you know what we could do. Now, I do finally think it's time that we start with the frickety cabin because we haven't touched that cabin yet and we need to get that popping on. Oh, goodness me. Okay, we're gonna do that right now. And okay, I have decided to do our cabin on a different lot because I was so scared that if I do something with the cabin that I'm gonna delete the mountain or something. I'm just scared. But this is an easy fix. It's just gonna be one big room, maybe a bathroom, and then we can just download the room, pop it onto the lot, and everything will be alright. Good. So first off, I think that we're gonna have the door just in the middle. Amazing, brilliant ideas by me. And then we're gonna figure out where the bathroom is gonna be because I think that that's gonna be the only room that's gonna be a room. Okay. So maybe we can squeeze in the bathroom over here. And it's gonna be 3x1 tiles, which is an actual working bathroom, by the way. If we put the shower right here, toilet over there, and sink over there. And yes, by the way, I'm just putting in the test furniture right now. Just so we're all on the same page here. Good. Bathroom done. For the layouting. And now for the bed. And I do think that we're gonna have a bunk bed situation. And we're gonna have it right there. Just besides the door. And then we can have a desk underneath there. And then the kitchen. Ooh, the kitchen. You know what? What if we had the kitchen over here? Think that could work? If you do it like so, then we can have the sink by the fridge. And where are we gonna have the stove? Maybe we can have the stove right there. I don't know if that's gonna look weird, but we also do have to consider that this is gonna be a micro home. So therefore it's gonna be looking a little bit weird. Right. And then the dining table, that's gonna be over here. And we can squeeze in 2 chairs. And then what else could we squeeze in? Maybe we could squeeze in something over here. A good old chair. I mean, that's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. To have your back towards the door. Scary Mary, but I mean, when you live on a mountain, you're not that scared of guests. Putting through this, I must say. But you know, that's how it's gonna be. That is our layout, that is our plan. And now we need to begin with the real furnishing. And to do the real furnishing, we gotta figure out who this woman is who lives on top of a mountain in a little cabin. Who is she? The woman, the myth, the legend. Who is this woman? So, mood board time. Who is this woman? I think that this woman is an adult woman. That's our first point. And why did she move up to the mountains in this teeny tiny cabin? What happened here? Ooh, okay, you know what? This woman, she broke up with her boyfriend. And on her journey of finding herself, she found out that all she wants in life is peace. She wants a peaceful life where nobody can bother her. The only thing that she wants to do is to read and write fan fiction. That's the only thing that she wants to do. And she saw this listing of this cabin and she was just like, that's where I'm gonna live. That's the place. That's where I'm gonna do my fan fiction. And that's the story of her woman. And by the way, what are the shades of this door? The light blue one? Oh, I think that can be a vibe. What if we go with a light and bright vibe with some blue and maybe some yellow? The color of hope? This woman needs a lot of hope. And what wallpaper are we gonna use? We're gonna use some of this? Some cabin vibes. Ooh, I kind of like that one. There's some hope there. What about the flooring? I swear to you, the flooring and the wallpaper. Sometimes that can be the hardest part about the whole build because it just sets off the mood of everything that you're gonna do. And is that good? Maybe. I think I like that. I think that's good. And then the wallpaper and flooring for the bathroom, we're not gonna do that yet. That is too much of a responsibility for me, okay? Too much. All right, now for the windows. I gotta put in my windows before I forget. What if we have 2 windows over here and also plop in a square old window right there and there, maybe one in the kitchen, and then we can also have one in the bathroom, and we can't have any windows here. I see. We could have it underneath the bed, but we're gonna have a desk there, so I'm gonna wait with that. But we're probably not gonna have any windows there. I'm sensing that today. I am. Okay, what do we want to start with? What is the least intimidating? Maybe, you know what? We're gonna start with the kitchen. Not because it's the least intimidating, but because it's the most intimidating. And it's gonna set off the mood of this whole house. And what counters are we gonna go with? Maybe I want this one. In a yellow vibe. Ooh. We could be on to something today. Yellow vibes. All around we go. Yeah, I like that. I deleted the whole house. Okay. Whoa. But we are gonna have this fridge. Boom, shablam. Oh, and the matching sink. Show yourself to me. There you go. Happy with that. And you know what? You know what I think? Right now, this whole room, this whole house really, is just one big blob. And I kind of want to section it off a little bit. So what if we section off the kitchen? And now this might look weird. We might not like it. But if I go like so and put in a fence with also some kitchen wallpaper, it could be looking good. Or does that look weird? No, you know what? This is supposed to be an old cabin that was kind of refurbished. And you would see that often in old cabins, that the kitchen is just doing its own thing. So you know what? I like that. I have decided. That is my verdict. I like it. Shabalim, shabalum. And you know what, guys? I have no idea what I said in my last clip. Because it's now 20 minutes later and I just had some food. So I don't know what I said in my last clip. I'm sorry. But what I do think that it's time for right now is to put up some kitchen knickety-knacks on my small old kitchen. How many can I fit in? I don't know. But hopefully some. And that was indeed my beautiful kitchen. Zan, 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 da, da, da. I don't know what I'm going to do with the curtains yet, by the way. I need to think about that. But I put down the trash can over here, but it's still kind of empty. So what can we put in? Maybe a plant. Would that make any sense? That's the trash plant. Oh, yeah, that's the trash plant. She's on her way to throw that plant out. That's what she's doing. But you know what? That was a cute kitchen. I like this kitchen. She's been cooking. She's been doing the works. No counters free, not in this house. And then I'm also just going to put a broom right there because, you know what? That fits in right on the beam. And then for the dining table, the dining nook. What could we ever squeeze in here? Maybe this table. I used that in my last build, and I'm trying to not use the same furniture in every build. But this table, it just fits in. So we need to put in this table. Some good old chairs. And a teeny tiny plant. Whoop, but alright, Joe. Now for the curtains. What can we use for these windows? I mean, they are kind of small. So it would make sense with this curtain. But I feel like if you have that curtain on every single window, it's just gonna be so closed in, you know? But if you use one of these curtains, I feel like that's gonna be way too much for a teeny tiny window. So what can we do? What can we do? Oh, we have these curtains. Those are kind of cute. I feel like that would fit this house. So can we size that down? But is that gonna be weird? You know what? It is kind of weird, isn't it? But I do kind of like it. And yes, the curtain is kind of clipping into the window. But maybe, you know what? They just tucked the curtain behind the window. Somehow. She's a magician. All right. Then for the bed. We need a better bunk bed. And I am gonna go with this one in a yellow color. Oh, that's cute. That's magical. Maybe put a desk underneath there as I promised you. Oh, we can go with that one. We're already on that train today with maybe also a chair. And what if we go with the blue chair to tie the blueness in? I think that could work for us. And then this lady also needs a computer because she writes the fan fiction, and she's gonna write her fan fiction on this computer. And she's writing that fan fiction up real good, I'm telling you. She is. And then you know what? She's also gonna get a pillow because that chair might be a little bit uncomfortable. So there you go, with also a fluffy rug. Ooh, and now for the TV corner. You know what? I feel like this lady would have a good old fireplace smack down right there. Oh, and then also, oh, by the way, for the bed up here, she needs some entertainment up here. Entertainment. But I feel like she would have some postcards to remember her travels. Just sort of like so. She can lay in bed, look at her postcards, and imagining something. The world? I mean, okay, I'm gonna end that sentence. We're done with that. And now back to a fireplace. I know that a fireplace, we can actually put stuff on that fireplace. Did you know that? Did you know? But I think, okay, for the fireplace, we need something that can't be set on fire. Because that would be horrible when you live in a wooden cabin. So what if we put up some clay pots and a little jar? And that is our beautiful fireplace. Indeed. And then I think that she deserves a TV. She's been through a lot. She needs to relax. She needs a TV. But I don't want to put up a flat screen TV for her. She needs something more rustic. So what about this one? The square tube. And we need something to put that on. So how about a shelf? How about that? Just right on there. And then we scooch up the TV. And now she can watch the TV. Isn't that wonderful? I thought that was wonderful. Or we can have Bob on the wall for some unknowable reason. Maybe the story is about Eliza pancakes. Oh, how the tables have turned. But you know what? Okay, let's put in the better chair. And you know what? I know what chair I want. I want this chair. And some good old blue stripes. Smack it down there. Ooh, with a little table. You can use this table. Size it down, scooch it in. With also broken down light. And moments, they did happen here. And then for our good old entryway, what can we squeeze in here? Maybe a clothing hanger for the door. And some little shoes by the door, of course. She needs her muddy boots while she's walking up the mountain, up and down every day to get her mail. Her poor back. And then on this wall, we can have a little picture collage. Ooh, with a high school diploma with honors. Could you imagine? Could you believe it? I do sometimes believe it with some plants. Oh, Good. And then what do we have left? Oh, the bathroom. Oh, almost forgot about the bathroom. All right. What do we need for the bathroom? I'm gonna switch out the sink to maybe the sink. Could be cute, could be fun. Toilet, we also gotta switch that out to a better toilet. Boom, boom. And you know what? I think I'm gonna keep that shower because if you put in this one, that's gonna take up a lot more visual space. So I think we're gonna keep that one. And then we should also put in some wallpaper and flooring in here. And what would be the vibes? You know what? We can go with this. Not too out and about there, kind of old-timey-ish, but not too old-timey-ish. So approved by Nora again, with also her toothbrush and some soap. What a good day she's having. Ooh, hold on. Where is this lady gonna have her big towels? Could I squeeze it in over here? I mean, I think I can. Can I have this one? That's cute. That's good for me. And then I'm also gonna switch out this light to a little bulb because that is fitting. Come on, guys, that is fitting. I like that. And was that the whole house? That was the whole house. Okay, that was fast. I'm so used to doing bigger houses that I'm kind of surprised with myself of how little time that took. We're great mates. We did our house. I think it was beautiful. I think it was majestic. What a cozy old time for a good old woman. Fan fictioning away in peace. Good. Now, what we're gonna do now is to make this house into one singular room. I just gotta open up this a little bit and open up this wall too. Then I'm gonna click on the room and say the room so we can enter it on that mountain. So, okay. I'm kind of nervous, but let's do this real nice and slow. Let's make no mistakes because if I delete something from this mountain, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm sweating. So first of all, I'm gonna put on the deletion protection just for the extra protection. And then I'm gonna grab my cabin off the gallery and then just plop it in right here. Come on, you guys. And by guys, I mean the game. Please do not ruin anything. Okay, I'm so nervous. I don't want to plop down this house, but I have to. Okay, Nora, get it together. Plop in the house. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think everything went okay. Okay, good. Oh, I was nervous. Whoa, I'm jumping. Good. And now I'm just going to put in my fence again and also my wall. Paint it in. Boom, shamalam. Turn off deletion protection. We are good. Oh, delete the door. Bam. Whew, that was stressful. I can't wait to tell my friends about this, by the way, when I talk about my stressful day. Can't wait. They're gonna be so proud of me when I tell them about this. They're gonna be so proud. But looking good. But it could look even nicer if you put a roof on that. But before we put a roof on that, we need to put up some wallpaper. And how about this? How about that? Oh no, actually, we're gonna go with the real timber vibes. Oh, cabin galore. Yeah, I like that. I'll loot better. And now for the roof. And there's not much we can do with the roof when we only have one Lego block. So no. Let's try with the gable roof. And we're gonna point it this way. That looks kind of weird, doesn't it? What if we lowered it down? You look like a child with a big old hat. I mean, that still looks weird, doesn't it? Oh, no. And now I've totally forgotten how cabins look like. How do they look? Okay. What is that monstrosity? Excuse me? What have you done to your cabin? I need to investigate. Okay, so you're telling me that instead of fixing the old cabin, you just plonked a big old Lego block next to it. Nothing matches. Not even the color. Tove, I'm not coming to your cabin. Right. What did we learn from this? Don't build Lego blocks next to your old cabin? I don't know. What was my point with this? Oh, I was going to check how old cabins look like. Yeah, right. I got enough from that. But okay. This cabin. What if we try the roof the other way? Maybe that will fix everything. If we go like so, I move the rock, but boom, bam. Is it looking better? It still looks weird, doesn't it? What if I change up the roof pattern? Some trims on that. Oh, and I can also curve it in a little bit. So it becomes sort of like so. I mean, it still looks kind of weird, doesn't it? But I mean, again, there is not much that we can do with this block of a house. Why did I make it into a block? I could have done any shape. But you know what? One thing that we can do is perhaps maybe put on a little roof like so. And that roof is for the veranda. And you know what? Yeah, that was a little bit better. Not perfect, but a little bit better. I still hate it though. I still hate it. But okay, what more can we do for this roof? We can put up a chimney. We can do. And we can also put up a wind turbine so she can make her own power. Boom shabaloom. With some plants on the roof. But if you have some over here, and I can't have it there. I can put up that one. Can I put up something here? Anything. Something. Oh my goodness me. It turned out like that. Your old plants on my roof. I wish I could do a little bit more, but the roof gods, they said no. And we should respect that today. Now, can we put up any more details on this house? This wall. This was empty. Like you would not believe. So what if we put up an extra window up there for starters? And I wish I had another window there, but we can't. What can we do? Oh, you know what we can do? We can put up some shutters and make some fake windows. How about them apples? And some bars for the window. window and another shutter. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I've gone off the walls. And then we can also slap in some flower boxes. And that we can do. Looking okay. I'm ending up into the wall, but looking okay. I'm not allowed to look at the house anymore, I see. Well, maybe that means that we're done with the house. That was the sign. It was. And now we're going to move on to something a bit different. Because now, I'm going to put my plants in. But we're going to do it in parts. Because now I'm just going to put up some tiny plants around the house. And also some around the staircase. To fill in some gaps that were left behind by me. And a little while later, and you know what? Not too shabby, not too shabby. I could have done a much better job. But you have no idea. Because each time that I zoom in, I am popped off the mountain. I'm popping every which way. But I did my best. I'm proud of myself. All right, I am. And you know what now? Now before I forget again, I'm going to put up some more trees on this mountain. And then to create a little bit of an illusion that this mountain is bigger than it is, I'm going to have the bigger ones on the bottom. And then the further up we go, the smaller the trees will get. Kinda sort of like so. We got a little bit of an illusion. I don't want too many trees on the mountain because I'm afraid that that's going to overshadow the mountain, if that's even possible. Then we can also put some more trees in the back here. Toodalum. Good. It's looking good. I am kind of happy. I'm so unsure about myself. And you know what? There is something wrong about this mountain, and I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it would help if you put some rocks that is just peeking through the ground. So for example, what if we take this one? That's a big old rock. Oh gee, let me elevate that down. So it becomes sort of like so. Could be an idea. And then also just put some more tiny rocks around here. And then we can also have another one right there. Okay. The mountain is branching out with their stony roots. Kinda digging it. All right, what if we put up another one right there? It's not really connecting right now, but I think it will connect if we make it connect with some more rocks and whatnot. And then I think right here on the mountain, it looks particularly weird. It looks peculiarly. It looks even more weird, doesn't it? Because the rock just stops right there. So maybe we can soften the blow of the contrast with that one. Ideas for sure that was. Happy with my rocketing. And you know what? Now we are gonna put up some plants around this mountain to fill in all the gaps and the gaps and all of my mistakes. And I'm starting to sweat. Nora, you need to check yourself. It's only 10 degrees Celsius. That ain't good. I should open up a window. I can't open up a window because then everybody, and I mean everybody, is going to listen to my yapping. And they're going to think, what mountain is she making? And I can't have that. Not in my town. I know too many people. But anyways, look at my planting. It looks so good, doesn't it? I like it. It really brought an oomph to this place. It looks complete. It looks one with nature. It has turned out good. And yes, as you can see, right here we have a bald spot. And that is because I have decided to put some water in there. If we can. I mean, I'm kind of scared that when I lower down the ground that the whole mountain is going to follow with. So we shall see if that is going to happen right now. Ooh, did something happen? No, everything looks fine. Let's do the rest of it. That's a big old hole. Can I fill it with some water? Okay, we need to do some more maneuvering to this pond. We need to make it look good, make it look gracious, and also all of the other words that I don't know. I think that is looking good, looking neat, looking nice. But you know what? We have a little gap here that we need to, kind of fill in. So what if we try to put in this rock? So what about right there? Gonna lower it down, and also another one on the other side. Gonna lower that down too. To sort about right there. You know what? I think that is good. I like that it has a little bit of an indent. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. Something happened there that created water. Would a waterfall look good? I don't know. Keep your head in the game, Nora. One thing at a time. And this time, it's time for the rocketing and the planting around this pond to make it good up in here. Just like that. Just like that. That is a good old pond. I like that pond. But onto my other thought. Can we put in a waterfall? Or is that gonna look weird? We have this waterfall. Can we size that down? No. I think that's gonna look weird. Like, where is the water coming from? Who knows? We're not gonna do that. No. But what we are gonna do is put in some little ducks. Or maybe some fish. Can have some fish. Yeah, good. And then we can also squeeze in some lanterns so you're not bathing in the dark. If you want to bathe there, can you bathe there? Who knows? But we can also have this clothing line because this lady, she's washing her clothes in the pond. And then over here, we're gonna have a little patch. A patchy moment with this tree. And by that tree, we're gonna have a picnic table with a picnic basket. And they're gonna have a picnic movement besides the pond. Whoa! Our good old mountain. Oh, you know what we don't have? That I forgot about. We need a mailbox and a trash bin. in. So what can we do? What can we do? What about the woodsy mailbox with this trash bin besides it? I feel like that could be a moment, but it is kind of weird that it's just standing there by itself, on its own, all alone. Can we do something? Can we put up a sign or something? I need to stop saying something. Oh, what if we put up this one? Just right by there. Look, it even has an arrow. This is my trash bin, people. It needs to know. It needs to know what the trash bin is. Maybe we can also place on a chair right here. When the lady is waiting for the mailman, you know, she can sit and wait there. And that was a wonderful moment. Oh, and actually, you know what would have been cool? What if we put some lanterns on our walkway? So it's not that dark in the nighttime and not that scary either for when you need to walk up the steps. And actually, we can also have a little stool over there. Just in case if this lady gets tired on the way up. That might happen. It would happen to me. Cool, cool, cool. How does that look in the nighttime? Oh, looking good, looking good. Oh, and see, the sign is also lighting up. I did not know that. That's good. Very importante. The mailman, he needs to see the mail. The mailman would not come at night. I hope not. That poor mailman. But we're also gonna have some stepping stones that leads up the pathway to the mountain. Oh no, I have a little dip right there. Oh, jeebus, meebus. I need to take them down with tool mod. Why are you so high up? Go down. No. Oh, gee. Well, okay, turn out like so. Did my best. I did not know that we had a little dip, but you know, dip and tap, that will happen. But we shall keep moving on. I'm gonna put some pathing stones on this walkway as well, just to make it more lively. I don't know. Just sort of like so, all the way up to the pathway. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh, you know what we can do now? Oh, of course, the creme de la creme. We need some fireflies. I think that will look so cool in live mode. Then we can also, we can maybe have some butterflies that will add to the ambience. And I think with that, with the butterflies, the build is done. Look at that mountain, all propped up on one column. Oh, it's beautiful. It's magnificent. It's alive. And you know what? The only thing that we have left right now is the house tour. But before we do the house tour, I do want to check if there's a lady, and the lady is me, who's the test dummy. But anyways, I need to check if she can get up the mountain. If she cannot, I'm just gonna end it right here and right now. So let's get her in. Let's walk up that mountain. Please say that this is going to work. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. Okay, I am crossing all my fingers and toes that this is going to work. Let's see. Can Nora walk up the mountain? She can't walk up the mountain. Okay. Can you walk up here? No. Can you walk here? No. Can you walk here? You can walk there. What has happened here? What is in the way? Tell me. The bush. Oh, the bush. What bush? This one. Can you walk now? What is your problem now? What bush are you talking about? This one. Well, I have never. What is blocking your way? Tell me, lady. What about now? Walk. Okay, she can walk. Can you walk all the way up? Nope. Right. What seems to be the problem? Is it that bush? And that bush? How about now? Now she can, okay, it was the bushes, right. Okay, so I gotta remove all them bushes. I see. What a wonderful life I have for myself today. Can you walk up the gosh darn mountain now? You can't. Well, be like that then. I can't see a thing. We've been here all night. Okay, I'm gonna remove that. Every single bush. Boom, bum. What about now? Okay, you can walk up that staircase. What about this one? Yes. What about that one? No. What about now? What about now? Now you can walk. All right. And you can walk up that staircase. What about up here? Yes. And up here. Oh, okay. If you cannot walk up that staircase, gonna remove that. How about now? Why can't you walk up the staircase? Because of the fireflies. What have they ever done to you? That was never a problem before. Okay, well, what about now then? Now you can walk up. Okay, good. I'm gonna, oh, why are there so many people here? It's nice to see that you want to use my mountain. But right now, okay, you know what? I'm gonna fix the planting situation. And I will see you when I've done that. Then we're gonna do the house tour. And we're all gonna be happy. And alrighty-tighty. A little while later. Is the staircase working now? Yes, it is. Good. Gracious me. It's time for the house tour now. Oof. But anyways. It is the house tour of our beautiful mountain house. Oh, and as you can see, here's our big old mountain with our teeny tiny micro house. Whoa, 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 whoa. It is looking majestic. Look at our mountain people from all of the sides. With our pond moment and this moment. And by this moment, I mean the picnic basket. Wow. And then we also have this side too of the mountain. It's looking very mountainous with our good old staircase and our mail books. Good. Let's walk up this mountain. And please look away if you're prone to getting seasick. Because this is not gonna go good. Okay, we are walking up the mountain. We're getting there. Oh, where am I? I'm getting seasick right now. But that is a long staircase, isn't it? Oh my gosh, we're climbing up the mountain. We're doing it. We are here. No, one more staircase. And we flew off the mountain. Right, but here we are. And here's our cabin. I don't know why the camera is like this. I'm barely touching the keyboard. But here's our house. Studio apartment, they would call it. They wouldn't call it that because it's a cabin with all our fine amenities. Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Cute. And that bathroom. I can't control this. I'm trying my best. Look at our house. Wow. Me oh my. Okay, let's also look at it in real time. And by real time, I mean live mode. But in live mode, it is currently now autumn, so the plants are kind of dead. And I could download a mod to fix that or use the weather machine, but I'm too lazy to do either of those things. So I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way, which is to let it be autumn. That is the old-fashioned way. And look at this. Look at this. Somebody's calling me. Not now. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's looking so cute with the butterflies flying away. Oh, and look at our ducks. Why are there so many people over here? I needs to know. But okay, we got some peeps over here with the ducks. Doing good. Got some butterflies. Life is doing amazing. What was that music? Oh my gosh. And the Noras, they have gathered. They have gathered to talk shit about me. Oh, and we got some northern lights. Hey, popping in for the moment. And look at that. The bugs, they're here. Well, what are they called again? The lightning bugs? I can't remember. The fireflies, that's what they're called. And with that was indeed the house tour. And if you want to download this house, you can. It is up on my gallery. And my gallery ID is JustNoraGaming. Hey, hey. And now it is time for the outro. And welcome. This is the outro. Hey. If you want to see more of me, you can. I have my second channel where I do stuff, and also my Twitch channel where I also do stuff, but live. And the links will be down below for that. And don't forget to like, subscribe, because it really does help me out. So thank you. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.